Do not get a credit card until you watch this video. It's been a lot of misinformation being spread, especially on the short form platforms, about credit cards. I seen a video that was like, oh, the problem is people have credit cards and they spending outside their means. So when you see somebody going to Bali, when you see somebody buying designer, it's not because they're making a lot of money. It's because they're putting it on their credit card and living outside their means. First of all, not everybody's broke. Some of us actually do make money, but more than anything, some of us understand credit. I'm gonna show y'all how I work my credit cards, how I finesse the system, and which credit cards I have. Let's get into it. Now, there's two types of people. There are the people who are scared of credit cards, and there are the people that use their credit cards for everything because we need the points. Can you guess which girl I am? If you know you're gonna pay for something, let's say groceries, why would you pay for groceries on your debit card? You're gonna have to pay for those anyway. You're paying for groceries whether you pay it on your credit or your debit card. You need to eat, correct? Why not put it on a card where you can get points? 5-time cash back, even rewards that you can use on Amazon.com, flights, all of that. If you understand which credit cards give the best rewards, then you can maximize and finesse the system. Girl math, come on now. These are the ones I have. So I love a good Chase Sapphire Reserve. This one has great points on travel, food. I used to use this card for all of my other things outside of business expenses until I upgraded to this one, the Amex Platinum. So I pulled up some of the rewards for the Amex Platinum, and let me tell you, this is really the best card for the baller travelers. Now, this is not a credit card, it's a charge card. We're gonna go into that later, but just so you get the incentive, because why would anybody pay $700 a year? This is a $700 year annual membership fee. Why would anybody pay that for a credit card? This is why. Listen to this. Travel. Access to the airport lounges. So you already saving money on food. Go get your coffee, your food, all that stuff for free. Go take a nap in the lounge. In 1,400 airport lounges, over 650 cities, including the Centurion Lounge. I'm saying that's the best one. Everybody knows that. Hotel credits, up to $200 in statement credits each year on prepaid bookings. On $200, that's, one free night somewhere nice. Airline credits, $200 statement credits. So what does that mean? That means all you have to do is use your card to book the airline and they will reimburse you $200 per year. Earn 80,000 points after spending $8,000 in the first 6 months. See how you do need to be a little bit of a baller traveler? I travel a lot. I'm spending definitely more than $8,000 in 6 months. So I'm getting my 80,000 points, and trust me, I did. You wanna know? That got me a round trip to Bali for free. Imagine you spend $8,000, you get basically $1,500 back. Ongoing points. Earn 5 points per dollar spent on flights and hotels. Priority tables at restaurants and dining privileges at select restaurants. Uber, $15 in Uber cash per month. That's a free ride per month. Now, here's the thing. In order to get these credits, you have to use the card. That's how they reimburse you back for these things. So these are things that if you pay for flights, if you go out to eat, if you want Uber, you might as well just put it on this card because you're going to get it for free, reimbursed, or 5 times the points. See? You getting it? Now, what is a charge card? Before we work our way back on my credit principles, a charge card does not have a limit. That's the best part. I can swipe this and it'll get approved for $50,000 right now. We could go buy a car on the Amex and it'll get approved. Now, but the thing is they're not gonna give you 12 months to pay it back. See, with a credit card, you have your annual percentage rate, okay? Which is like, anywhere from 25 to 30% per credit card. With a charge card, it's going to be a lot more expensive because they don't have a limit. They expect you to pay this off every month. So this is for responsible people. You gotta pay it off every month. Now let's go back to credit cards. Why do I do my credit a certain way? Why do I use credit cards for like practically everything? Why do I have like 10 credit cards? I really don't. I have certain cards that I do not use anymore. For example, I have a MasterCard, I have a Discover card. I do not use those cards anymore because I use my Amex and my Chase Ink for everything. These are like the top 2 cards. These are my dream team. So like This one has no limit, and then the ink card has like a $50,000 limit, but I established that over time because I've had this credit card for a very long time. So they will just raise my limit. Sometimes I'll ask for more, but I also get really good points on that. So what do I put on this ink card? I only put business expenses on it. Why? So I'm gonna spend the money anyway. I'm going to go to Staples and buy a printer or, you know, a new camera for equipment anyway. I'm gonna buy that tripod, that ring light. You might as well put it on the ink card, get you some points, get you some cash back. Credit cards are for buying things that you already were going to buy, but you're just finessing the system so you get rewarded for buying it. Now, obviously there are levels to this, so I don't want you guys thinking like, well, I don't have a business, so I don't need a credit card, or, you know, whatever you may be thinking, whatever objectives you have, don't be thinking those things. You just need to understand that all of this stuff is discretionary. Do you have proper discretion over your spending? Because if you don't have proper discretion over your cash spending, you're not gonna have it over your credit spending. See how that works out? Typically, people who are financially irresponsible, they're gonna be broke regardless of what card they swipe. So the people who are financially responsible, go ahead and swipe the correct card so you can get your 5-time cash back and we can go to the Premier Lounge together, girl. And then on top of that, did you know, I think they have a $1,500 Neiman Marcus credit a year too. That takes care of the annual fee right there. Go ahead and go shopping at Neiman Marcus, use the Amex, get that shit reimbursed. Meanwhile, the people who don't understand the perks and they don't understand, they think that everybody's living outside their means. And that's a sad way to go about things. You don't want to be in your echo chamber, you know, because people in the comments are like, yeah, oh, those people are really broke. I would hate to be in credit card debt. I'm never getting a credit card. You know, I don't want to be in credit card debt. That scares me. Babe, there's good debt and there's bad debt. The good debt is debt that helps you make money. Bad debt does not help you make money. So we're going to talk about that real quick, okay? Back to my ink card. Everything that goes on that card is a business expense, meaning it helps me make money. That's good debt right there, that ink card. Now we're going over to the Amex Platinum. Some of those are business expenses, like I might be traveling for business, but I get better points on that card. So you need to think, is it bad debt if it's not for business? Not necessarily. If you can pay your credit cards off before they accrue interest, before the statement accrues, then you're fine. You know what? I feel like most people don't even know how to read an annual percentage rate, because when you look at the annual percentage rate, it might say 29%. That does not mean they're going to add 29% to what you're paying. That means that if you were to buy $1,000 of stuff on that credit card and it took you 1 year to pay it off, in that 1 year, you will have accrued 29% interest on that $1,000. Annual percentage rate is the yearly interest rate you'll pay on a credit card plus any associated fees. What is it? It's the cost of borrowing money on your credit card. It's a percentage of money borrowed and estimates how much it will cost over the year. So how is this calculated? APR is based on the interest you'll pay on your balance plus any standard fees like your annual fee. It does not include any standard fees like missed payments. Interest usually begins accruing on the day you make a purchase and is added to your outstanding balance at the end of each billing period. For example, if you have 24% APR on a credit card and you owe $1,000, you would divide 24% by 365. This is what we was getting at, which means you have a daily interest rate of 0.066% or 66 cents per day per $1,000. So if you made it this far in the video, let me know what your favorite credit card is, what the limits are, what the points are. Give me the whole tea. What you think? You like Amex Platinum? You like Discover? You know, a lot of people like Capital One. I've never tried it. If you have, let me know down in the comments. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of my video. I hope I taught you guys a little something about credit. Even if you knew a lot already, I hope I was able to further break down and clarify the APR stuff. I also just moved, hence the echo. Let me know if you guys would like me to do, like, we're not doing no tour. You're not getting no tour. But I will do like some unboxing stuff. My fans and followers did buy me some Amazon gifts. So we got some fun stuff to catch up on. We can do a life update, but I just need to know, like, do you care? Or do you just want me to give you the tips for your life? I can do that too. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.